A GKP proverb: if you want to learn the lion, study the animal kingdom. If you want to learn the children of God, study the God kingdom philosophy. A GKP proverb: the fool remains a slave to the old system, but he who learns the old and then creates his own becomes a wise king. A GKP proverb: the foolish farmer waits for the rain to water his garden, but the wise waters his own. A GKP proverb: the fool says he knows all things, but the wise knows nothing and continues to learn. A GKP proverb: the fool is educated by the congregation of clowns, but the wise see the circus as his entertainment. A GKP proverb: the fool wants the love of his enemy because he forgot his watch, but the wise understands time of war. A GKP proverb: if my neighbor is the friend of my enemy, he can no longer be my neighbor. A GKP proverb: the evil general sends his neighbor's son to war, but the wise general teaches his son to protect his innocent neighbors. A GKP proverb: the fool gambles in search of riches, but the wise never gambles what he is not prepared to lose. A GKP proverb: he who begs for mercy on the battlefield becomes a slave, but he who dies on the battlefield will forever be free. A GKP proverb: never let a court jester or clown lead the good soldier. He doesn't understand the seriousness of the battle, and the war will never be funny. A GKP proverb: those who die protecting the innocent will get a crown from their father, but those who kill the innocent will see the fiery womb of their mother. A GPK proverb: gold will never bring you wisdom, but wisdom will bring you lots of gold. A GKP proverb: the fool hates his teacher, but the wise is a willing student and learns the lessons. A GKP proverb: the wisdom of fools sounds brilliant to the foolish, but the wise understands it's foolish to waste time with fools. A GKP proverb: in the times of darkness, the angels drove the kingdom of men, but the light has come, and the kingdom of God will rule and overthrow the kingdom of men, because they are the light and the earth is his inheritance. A GKP proverb: the soul is the lamp. If it has no light, the house will be dark. A GKP proverb: the fool asks his enemy to teach him the rules of war, but the wise understands his enemy is his enemy. A GKP proverb: the enemy told the fool life is but a game, but the wise understands life as war, and games are only played with family and neighbors. A GKP proverb: the fool allows his enemy to teach him good from evil. The wise knows his enemy is good at his evil. A GKP proverb: the religious man told the slave that he is a slave, and the slave told the religious, at least I can see my nice chains, but the wise king knows no bondage. A GKP proverb: your enemy killed the stranger and told the stranger you was his enemy. Now the enemy owns your house and the house of the stranger. A GKP proverb: the king sees himself winning the war before he ever goes to battle, but the fool goes to the battlefield to see if his enemy wants to be a friend. A GKP proverb: the wise man knows his brother and his neighbors. The fool seeks comfort among strangers and enemies. A GKP proverb: if your neighbor doesn't help you fight the enemy, he is your enemy and can no longer be your neighbor. A GKP proverb: if your leader is friends with your enemy, you are being led to your death. A GKP proverb: the fool allows his enemy to tell him he needs no weapons, but the wise understands that weapons are used to protect his family and his neighbors from the enemy. A GKP proverb: if he is not your neighbor or your brother, he is a stranger. If he seeks to harm your brother or your